right, let's get started. So today we're doing Smoothies 101, and I'm gonna walk you through my favorite smoothie recipe that I make in the mornings before I head out to the gym for my workout. And I always make it in a big batch so that I only have to make it once or twice a week, and I'll portion it out and bring it with me in a thermos and enjoy it right after my workout. So I really like this one for exercising because I put a lot of coconut water into my smoothie. So this is an example of a brand that you can use. This is from Costco. I like it because if we're talking about saving money, Costco has the greatest discount on coconut water, and this one's organic, which is cool too. So I love throwing the coconut water in. This one is actually vegan, so that means it's dairy-free. And I'm going to show you how to do a simple smoothie and then also how to do a smoothie bowl. So this is like a 2-for-1. So I'm going to start and just show you the ingredients. This is frozen mango. I always have frozen mango on hand. You can find it at Trader Joe's, at Costco, at Wegmans, at Harris Teeter, at Kroger. You can find it anywhere. And then I've got some frozen pineapple right here. I have 1 banana. I have 2 big handfuls of kale, baby kale. You can use spinach too. Or chard if you want, but do not use arugula because that would make it too spicy. And then we're going to throw in a little bit of lime juice just to sort of jazz things up. And if you notice, I don't have any artificial sweeteners on my board right now. The coconut water and the banana in combination are sweet enough, and then if the pineapple and mango are ripe, they're also sweet, but when they're frozen, sometimes you don't know their ripeness. But that's what the banana's for. So we've got potassium to replenish our muscles. We have a little bit of natural sugar to give us some energy back, some greens, some protein and fiber here, and then the coconut water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my blender and I'm just gonna place it right here, and I'm gonna start adding my ingredients. So I start off with frozen fruit because that means I don't have to add any extra ice, which is nice, so it doesn't get too watered down. The flavors are nice and concentrated. I do freeze my bananas as they're going bad, but this one's fresh. And if you do freeze your bananas, it's a great tip, but peel them first and put them in a Ziploc bag. All right, so I'm adding my pineapple. All right, I added the pineapple, and now I'm adding mango, and again, you hear that sound, it's all frozen. So my total fruit combination for a big batch is about 2 cups. So you can see that there. And once you start doing it over time, you get really good at knowing how much to add and also how much you like. So now I'm gonna add my greens. Greens always go on top, frozen fruit goes on the bottom. That's because the blender blade needs to be able to chop up that fruit first. And if you put the greens down at the bottom, then the fruit's not gonna get properly chopped. You're gonna have to go in there with a spoon, and that's super annoying. I'm gonna do just a little squeeze of lime, and then I'll taste it and see if I wanna add more later. And I'm saving the oats because I'm gonna use those for when I make my smoothie bowl. So now I'm adding this entire 11-ounce container of coconut water. All right. Move this here. Get my blender going right now. Don't forget to put on the lid. You're gonna love the color of this too. It changes over time. It gets bright green. It's like health right there, ready for you after your workout. So this is gonna get loud. I'm just gonna turn it on. I'm gonna start small and then turn up the volume a little bit as I go. All right. Now at this point, wow, and this is a Vitamix. Those are expensive blenders. See, we got a little extra green. That's okay. We're going to blend it more later. But right now you can kind of see that there's still some green speckles in there, which means it hasn't fully blended, but it's a nice pourable consistency. And if I felt like this was too thick, I would just add more water or more coconut water. And I try to stay away from adding orange juice and things like that, but you could do that if you wanted. Okay, so now we're gonna actually turn it into a bowl. So I'm gonna add some oats. Awesome, beautiful. Not the whole thing, that's about a cup. I'm gonna leave a little bit out. If I wanna add more in later, I will. And then this is something I really like. I like to add raw nuts of some kind, but I have this mixture that I use for energy and just some really healthy fats. So I've got pumpkin seeds or pepitas in there, and I have hemp seeds, which are just insanely good for you as well. And you can buy them in bulk, so it's good to do that. So I'm just gonna put in a little bit of that, and that will help to thicken it and also give me some really healthy fats. And then finally, I really like this stuff. It's called coconut manna. It's sort of like a coconut butter. So it's not coconut oil, although it does have the coconut oil in it. So that's really healthy fat for you. And I've been warming it in a little tub of hot water because it can be kind of crumbly, as you can see. And what I like about this is that it doesn't taste super coconutty. So if you don't like coconut, this might be the answer for you. So you can get some of that good coconut in there. And also, as an aside, if you think you don't like coconut water, put it in the smoothie and you won't even notice. All right. Now I'm gonna go one more time. Going for about a minute. Wow, look, it's beautiful. So what I'm gonna do now, if I can get that over, of course I can't. All right, here we go. Now, if this was a little thinner before we made the bowl, I would just pour it in there like that, but we're just gonna pretend. Oh wow, so there's that. And then here is our smoothie bowl. So we've got two beautiful options for you. I would sprinkle a little extra oats on top for some crunch, or granola would be good too. Some more fresh banana would be cool. But I'm just gonna do a little bit of nuts, just like that. And maybe even some frozen berries on top. And then for my smoothie, this is literally what I do every morning. So now that's ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any questions at any point in time. Okay, thanks.